Welcome back to another episode of the Mayor Tyler Moore Show here on the Kokomo Post. My name is Drew Larison. This is MTM. Mr. Mayor, welcome to a winter wonderland.
I know. I love
We're in
this
Santa's workshop
this
today.
Is great.
Yeah, shout out to Joe. He is loving this part of his job. I feel like when he gets to design the set a little bit, and don't drink that. That's probably cotton balls. I watched Elf over the weekend. Remember when he just eats the cotton balls? So we're in full Christmas mode. Thanksgiving is over. It's Christmas season. Let's do this thing.
It is. I wish you'd seen Joe's face when we said he could do Christmas, even though it's not December 1st yet. He ran and then hummed Christmas songs the whole time that he put this set up.
I love it.
But how cool would it have been? You just mentioned Elf. If you leave for the day and come back the next morning, and there's like
just
paper snowflakes and
all this stuff,
Lego sets and stuff.
Yeah, I watched that over the weekend.
Don't count them out. That might happen.
Yeah, such a good movie. I feel like that's one of those movies. And I'm embarrassed to admit this. I don't know if I ever watched all the way through. I've seen every part, but like in bits and pieces. I never saw and then while I was just doing laundry this weekend, I just watched the whole thing, and it's such a good movie. It's such a good movie. Will Ferrell. I don't know how they'd do a sequel, but I wish they would do some sort of sequel. But anyway, let's.
Because Newhart's dead.
Yeah.
The guy that plays his elf dad.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, he's just like a normal
still.
guy now, So I don't know. Maybe there's a plot there. All right. So before we get started, let's pay some bills. Oh,
that would be a good. It'd be just like Hook, where. But he
goes back to the North Pole.
He becomes kind of normalized or whatever and forgets who he is, and then another elf comes and you forget who you are.
I love, or maybe like, what if there's an emergency at the North Pole and Buddy has to go back.
Buddy saves Christmas.
Like they need to change a light bulb or something like that, and they can't reach it. Anyway, so Elf's good. So let's pay some bills real quick. Read some ads before we get started. Robert Miller & Son has been Kokomo's #1 for nearly 70 years. They have had some pretty great sales in the past years, but anything like this. For this historic event, nearly everything is starting at 35% off. Some items are over 50% off right now, and even some are upwards of 60% off. They have to reduce their inventory before the end of the year, and all the savings are yours, Kokomo. Join them for their end of the year inventory reduction sale going on right now. Nearly everything is 35% off or more. Eye Physicians in Kokomo is celebrating their 50th anniversary this year. They are thankful for all their patients that have walked through their doors in the last 50 years. Looking for a new eye doctor? Eye Physicians Incorporated are noted top doctors whose skill and expertise are routinely called upon to assist those in need of solutions to their vision problems. Laser vision correction, treatments for cataracts, glaucoma, or other eye diseases, and cosmetic and reconstructive eye surgery are just a few of their specialties. Happy birthday, Eye Physicians in Kokomo.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So you mentioned it a little bit. Yeah, there was a little football game over the weekend.
There was a
Michigan, I guess the best word is destroyed Ohio State.
They played very well.
And you called it. On last week's episode, we had to ask the mayor question. Somebody asked who you thought was going to win the game, and you said Michigan.
Yep.
Just a random social
where
media
that question came from.
user, just an audience member named Drew.
Yeah.
Coincidentally asked that question.
Yep. Well, so before that beautiful day in Columbus, Ohio, there was Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving was wonderful. It was very full, a full day. Full of food as well, but yeah, so got up and did the turkey trot right up the street.
Saw that.
Yeah, that was a good time, and twice as many people as last year. That was wonderful. Such a great turnout for people. It was a beautiful morning. The Y and their staff did an outstanding job coordinating it. Kudos to the city street, the traffic guys for getting things blocked off and manning the run/walk event until the last walker made it in. So yeah, we appreciated those guys giving up their day that morning. But yeah, then hosted my wife's family in the afternoon, and then headed to mom's that night, and just ate, drank, and was merry.
Did you cook anything?
I prepared the breakfast casserole that we started the day with, but then outside of that, no. The only thing that we had to bring to our own little gathering, because everybody else was throwing stuff in, was corn casserole, and then...
Which is your favorite?
Which is my favorite. But then apparently the family didn't trust me with a turkey, so my wife got a boneless turkey breast just to put in the crock pot.
Gotcha.
So, yep. They were safe this year.
I cooked the turkey this year, and it was not a failure.
Sweet. Congrats.
It worked out well. I did the whole like spatchcocking thing. You ever heard of that? Cut out that spine. And it wasn't awful. I cooked it like the old fashioned way in an oven, and it was good.
Good for you.
So I'm pretty proud of that.
You did well.
Yeah, Thanksgiving was good though. It was a good day. What's going on at City Hall?
The final preparations for the big parade coming up on Saturday. We have just under, folks, if you're coming out to the parade, you might consider bringing a comfortable seat or a comfortable pair of shoes, because we have just under 100 entries.
Oh my gosh.
In this parade.
Cool.
3 separate bands. However, I say 3 separate bands, but 2 of them, one band is combined Western Northwestern, another band is combined Eastern and Taylor, and then Kokomo. And the Western Northwestern band alone has 108 students in their, so
that's crazy.
It's
so fun.
It's going to be amazing. And although there's not any snow in the forecast, there is snow expected during the parade down the main stretch.
On the horizon, maybe.
Yes.
You get it?
Oh my gosh.
I get it.
I'm so excited.
Okay. That should be fun.
And
what a fun
and we've got
tradition.
A really cool Grand Marshal coming in from out of town, but a Kokomo boy from home that's giving up a part of his time away and coming to spend the weekend and be the Grand Marshal, but I'm not going to.
That was so vague. So job well done.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So
okay.
So he's Kokomo homegrown.
Okay.
Kokomo.
He's left and kind of made it big, and he's coming back as a Grand Marshal for the parade. Stay tuned for more, especially you country music fans.
Great. We'll just sit here in silence until you tell us who it is. If there's anything that we despise, oh my god,
that's a country music thing, right?
Oh my god,
they're country music, country rock. Yeah,
country rock.
Yeah.
I don't know what country is anymore. Country has changed a lot. Country music to me, modern country is like pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Okay. Well, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
What time does that start?
It starts at 5:30. So those that are in the parade begin staging at 3 o'clock, and they'll be staged up and down Market Street, around Sycamore to Union, up Union, down Apperson, probably in the Kokomo High School gymnasium parking lot. There's going to be people and trucks and floats all over the place between 3 and 5 before they start letting out along the route.
Love that. Yeah. Should be fun.
Great.
A little snowy adventure maybe. So we'll see how that goes.
So charming. I love it.
Anybody watching live, if you do have a question for the mayor, put it in the chat for the Ask the Mayor segment. We've got some questions that you guys gave us on our Facebook page earlier today and then yesterday too. So let's get into that. Let's get into the Ask the Mayor segment, partner with Lexi's Drink Bar, as you can see. When you go there, they don't just fill it with like fake snow fluff. They actually fill it with the highest quality fountain drinks in Kokomo. So if you're a big fountain drink lover, if you like Coke products or Pepsi products, good for you. They have both, as well as some good food items. So they've got really good panini sandwiches. I recommend going on Friday for their buffalo chicken dip panini sandwich. Always a good time at Lexi's. You can order the Drew.
Any day of the week.
Don't order that. They won't know what you're talking about. Actually, some might. Some might. Actually, a few of them, they're getting to know me more. It's 44-ounce Coke Zero with sugar-free vanilla. That's my go-to.
So what would go into a holiday Drew?
Ooh.
If you went the same,
different holiday, in my head, it's like a Shirley Temple type of drink. Like it's like a cherry Sprite or maybe
I'm saying like
something like that.
Do you think they have cinnamon syrup? Like a Coke with vanilla and a little touch of cinnamon. It exists.
Because it's real. Coke did do a cinnamon Coke for a while.
Oh no.
What was that?
Star down.
The star just
down.
How will the wise men know?
Oh no.
Anyway, sorry about that. Sorry, Joe. Your star fell.
Well, if they're truly wise, they'll stop and ask for directions.
That's true. as every man should. Suck up their pride. Anyway, so yeah, maybe there are some holiday drinks. I know they have a lot of specialty drinks over at Lexi's. You can just get all the time, but maybe they do have some holiday ones. I know they have hot chocolate, so if you're in the mood for that, a little chilly, maybe stop there before you go to the Christmas parade.
Perfect.
Good idea. A little hot chocolate keeps you warm.
Perfect.
Love to see it.
Yep.
Awesome. Also, P.F. Hendricks is a partner of this show, and P.F. Hendricks is your one-stop shop for all things holiday shopping. Do you have someone on your list that is hard to buy for? P.F. Hendricks has you covered. Shop brands like Patagonia, Yeti, and Free Fly. P.F. Hendricks is 100% locally owned, and you might even meet the shop dog, Monty. Shop P.F. Hendricks in beautiful downtown Kokomo this holiday season. Also, shout out, they're in the ad read, but like Free Fly, the brand Free Fly.
Oh, man.
It's the most comfortable clothing you'll ever purchase. I am putting the Drew Larison guarantee on that. It's made of bamboo fabric, and it's squishy and soft and stretchy. It's the most comfortable clothing. They first started out doing just sweaters or sweatshirts. Now they have joggers, sweatpants you can get.
Well,
I can't imagine wearing a sweatshirt and joggers at the same time and being able to stay awake. I can't imagine being that possible.
Overload.
Just ironic that they would call them joggers.
That's a really great point. Because I'm not jogging because I'm asleep if I'm wearing those. We should see if Free Fly does pajamas and do Christmas pajamas in Free Fly.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be so comfy. Because I hate.
If they have them, Lori can get them in for you.
She can.
She's got a great sale going on too.
She had a big Black Friday and stuff like that.
Yep. She was one of our. She was one of our stops Saturday at Shop Local Saturday.
Yep.
We
Shop
made
small.
Made the rounds downtown.
Yep.
So go see P.F. Hendricks, and it really is. I know it's in the ad read, so it sounds like an ad, but it is really the best place for someone that you have a hard time buying for.
Yeah.
It's such a great shop for that because they have really great quality stuff. This is what I've always said about gifts.
Great gloves too.
Great gloves.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, anything cold weather wear, but it's just one of those things. It fits the perfect mold for a gift.
Even dude shoes.
Oh yeah, they have Hey Dude shoes.
Hey Dude
shoes. Yeah, she just sells a lot of those. But everything they have there is just a perfect gift. If it's just a little bit more expensive, where someone can't justify buying it themselves, they've got that, and it's just it's a great gift. Anyway, that's quite an ad read you got, Lori. I love P.F. Hendricks. It's just one of my favorite local businesses in Kokomo, hands down. All right, so the first question today is from Andy on Facebook. I am not sure if this has been a topic, so no big deal if it already has. Are there plans for more pickleball courts? Not courts lined with tennis courts, but separate ones like Bon Air Park. Andy on Facebook.
There is nothing in design now, but it is in the works. So there are areas that, an area in particular, that has been designated a park, if you will, that has no activity in it, that we may just be considering putting some courts in, both tennis and pickleball.
Is that part of the 5-year park plan?
Yeah.
That you told us about recently?
It's coming. Yes, very good.
My goodness.
My goodness, you're so smart. So yes, there I can confidently say that there are dedicated pickleball courts in the future for Kokomo.
Comfortably and confidently.
Yes.
Kind of like when you're wearing free
So
fly.
part of that too is getting some infrastructure out there to make sure that we have bathrooms probably first before, because those are very vital when playing tennis or pickleball.
And you said that's something like a park.
It's designated as a park.
Lot.
It's designated as a park, but there's nothing in it except part of the walking path.
Got it.
It's an area of land.
Yeah. So it's something into the future.
It's a grassy knoll.
It is soil. Got it.
It is dirt.
Future.
Once again,
dirt.
You've tapped into our favorite thing here at the Kokomo Post, which is giving us an oblique reference to something cool, and now we will wear you down until you tell us where. So,
anyway, next question from Sarah on Facebook. What is one action item you'd like to complete for Kokomo before the new year? You got a month to do it. What is one action item you want to complete? You only got one.
Only got one. And obviously we're pretty much done with asphalt, so it can't be, well, we're actually, it's happening now. We're going to get Park Avenue paved. There's still some concrete work, meaning curb and some sidewalks along Park due to the concrete shortage. But we're going to go ahead and get Park Avenue paved. So that's open through the holidays. So hopefully that'll be done and travelable. Is that a word? Travelable. Able to be traversed upon. Soon. But yeah, another action item. I know.
I know.
You guys
Me a
can't
box of
see
dirt.
Aaron's shoveling to fill up a box of dirt.
How's that going?
Yeah, it's going well.
For those of you who don't know, in January, the mayor made
I can do the one box of dirt.
He guaranteed at the end of the year we'd have 2 boxes of dirt.
Well, the one box of dirt is going to be a really big box of dirt because there's some serious earth being moved on the northeast side of town. So I guess one of the action items is to close on or secure options on the additional ground for yet another dedicated industrial park. Since what we purchased in December of last year
is already unused
up and swallowed up and then some. So definitely looking forward to that.
Okay, gotcha. That was a very specific, broad answer. Next question is, what is your favorite family Christmas tradition? This is from Megan on Facebook.
And my daughters would understand, and my wife would understand as well. But I think after all the gifts are open, that me and my 3 boys sit around the dining room table putting Lego sets together. They get Lego. We get at least 3, 4 Lego
bigger
sets. Yeah, and then we dump and sit around and.
Have you done the Millennium Falcon? Have you seen that one? It's huge, right?
Yeah, that's like monstrosity.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff.
They've discontinued the Death Star one. I wanted to get the Death Star one,
man.
which is like huge.
Have to eBay that.
I have to eBay that or buy a used one.
Yeah.
So
see, I want to buy it already put together. That'd be nice. Is that like super glue all the pieces?
That's not the bonding.
You're right.
That's not the family memories.
Bonding.
Bonding.
Oh, that's adorable.
Wow.
Aaron, what's your favorite tradition? We've got a few of them.
Oh gosh, we do. So in the last several years since we've had kids, mysteriously on Christmas Eve.
It's creepy almost.
It's almost creepy. Santa's elves have every Christmas Eve dropped off an early present of matching Christmas pajamas while our family gathers at our house for Christmas Eve. We have desserts together. Our whole family, extended, cool. Everybody's, moms and mother-in-laws, and everybody comes. And
everybody has the same matching pajamas?
No, just our family.
Our family. Okay. Yeah. And
it's a lot of pajamas.
It's a potential that maybe our nephews would, this year, would also have these matching pajamas. So the elves have done this, and they've done it every year. And I've heard, I got this, I heard that this has happened for other families too. And their kids are grown, and it still happens. So I'm hoping that continues.
Awesome.
Cute.
Yeah. What about you, Drew?
That's great.
Our favorite tradition, a sad one, because it's not a tradition anymore, was We Care Park. Our kids loved We Care Park.
Yep.
And every chance we got, we would drive through that thing. Yep. I don't know. I feel like I love that our kids, a cinnamon rolls in the Christmas morning is pretty much happens all the time.
Yep.
My favorite tradition is probably walking around with a trash bag trying to collect all of the wrappings as quickly as possible.
Yep.
But see, I just sit in one spot and they crank them up and then throw them at me.
That's smart. Yeah.
No, we also I've not known much for buying potato chips through the year. Just don't do it. But every year we do sit around. That was the one thing I really wanted to make a guarded thing that Christmas is sort of our day. We don't do a lot of extra family. That's why they come over on Christmas Eve. But most of the time on Christmas, we sit in pajamas almost all day and watch Christmas movies and eat potato chips and dip. It just feels like that is what I want to do on Christmas.
Awesome.
Love that.
Awesome.
Love it.
Harry Potter might be becoming a Christmas tradition.
I know it's like the Die Hard movies now. Is Harry Potter is any Harry Potter movie a
For
Christmas
some reason
movie
Harry
now?
Potter just does give me Christmas vibes. I don't know why. And like a few of them, there's
a little Christmas
references.
like reference, but no, it's not.
But someone made a good point recently. I mean, they're like witches. Do they believe in Christmas? Like,
well, I mean, there's one or two of the movies that they all leave for Christmas break.
Yeah.
There's a big tree. And
not Harry, though. Harry stays.
Yep.
Okay.
Harry stays.
Next question is from Allie on Facebook. What is a large goal you hope to accomplish in 2034?
2034?
I wrote that wrong. It's 2020.
Oh, okay. It's like,
Allie wrote it right.
Specific.
First of all,
I wrote 2000.
We'll see.
See
if I have
either
the
question's interesting.
to still be mayor in 2034.
Yeah.
But
do you still want to be mayor in 2034?
How many
in
years? 2034?
God,
that's 10. That's a long time.
That's 12 years.
You break the record.
That's 3 more terms.
Yeah.
20. So in 2023 or 2024.
Next year.
23.
Next year.
Okay. So 2023.
In 3 years, what is your largest goal?
Sorry,
Allie. I
to begin. I mean, it may not be completed, but if we're able to work things out with the potential developer of the Warren's Auto Parts site, I would love to see that transform into something very cool. Mixed use, residential, retail, commercial.
Yeah. We'll do, I think we've done this on this show before, like the last show before New Year's Eve. We'll talk about like our Kokomo resolutions for next year in general. But it was a good question, Allie. Aaron, what do you want to accomplish in 2034?
In 2034, I don't know.
Avoid like a knee replacement or something.
Yeah, I guess. At that
How old will we be? It seems like so long. Goodness gracious, that seems like so long away.
Yeah, I don't know. What do I want to do in 2023? Man, I don't know. I'd have to get back to you. Clean out the gutters. Finish my laundry.
Afford a ladder. Needs to be before that. Yeah. Ladders aren't cheap.
No.
We have a really like steepy house, like it's high steeps, and like need some big ladders.
Yeah.
So gutters is your goal for next
pretty
year.
much.
Nice, very cool.
Yeah. What about you?
I don't know. I have so much happening in my head, and like on a daily, I can't think about next year. That's where I'm at.
Great question.
I really like what we're doing now. So like, I don't know, to continue.
So early on in the year, maybe to land tickets to go see Michigan in the national championship game.
January 9th. It falls on my daughter's birthday, ironically enough. I've looked it up.
That would be a great father-daughter bonding moment.
Would it though? She's going to be 9.
It's in LA.
On January 9th?
Yeah, it's her golden birthday. And we win the national championship on their golden birthday.
Blue and they're maize. Blue and maize.
Yeah, that'd be Notre Dame. Easy there, Irish.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, yeah, and tickets are just
they're wild.
Like,
dear me, every bit of the 1% in America is at that game apparently because oh my gosh, it's so much money. I will comfortably and confidently watch that from my couch in free fly from PF Hendricks. Anyway, so thank you for those questions for the Ask the Mayor segment today. If you have any questions for the mayor, just leave it in the chat below, or we always put out a post on Mondays. Everything okay?
Yeah.
And thank you all for pushing it back a day.
Yeah, no problem.
Had things come up with some fun stuff over at City Hall, so I appreciate everybody pushing it back a day.
Yeah, it's all good stuff, so it's good to see. Thanks for watching this episode. Mr. Mayor, do you have a dad joke for us?
One of the stories that I heard after the Ohio State-Michigan game, ironically, was that all of the handicap spots around the stadium were occupied by only Ohio State graduates.
That's interesting. Why would that be?
Yeah, because they all had their diplomas hanging from the rearview mirrors. That was for you.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
I'm probably going to get hate email from all those Ohio State Buckeye fans out there, but that was for Drew.
Anyway, thanks for watching this episode of the Mayor Tyler Moore Show. Like I said, if you have any questions for next week, just let us know in the chat below, and we'll see you there.
See you, Kokomo.